a fellow Longhorn.
Man, it was such a treat to watch her compete this season. She was unbeatable during the collegiate season. And she beat Shericka Richardson in one of her first professional races at 100 meters. So we'll see if she can keep that streak going.
Shericka Jackson looks like she's all business here. She comes in with the second fastest time in the world this year and second all time.
That's right, and Gabby Thomas just did everything right this season, running hundreds, 400s, and just peaking at the right time, running 21:60 at the U.S. Nationals.
So Thomas gets the draw in lane number 5, and in lane number 4, won that world title back in 2019 in Doha. Dina Asher-Smith of Great Britain, now 27 years of age, got her inspiration being a basket carrier in London Olympic Stadium in 2012.
And this is Kayla White. She was 3rd at the U.S. champ, so she's also headed to Budapest, making her first World Championship team.
Antonique Strachan of Bahamas, World U20 champion back in 2012, but's been running very well this year. Lifetime best in Rabat, 22:15.
And here's Dina Asher-Smith's teammate, Daryll Neita, 2 times a world champion, silver medalist and bronze medalist on the relay. Looked really good in Stockholm the other day, Paul, actually edging out Dina Asher-Smith. Surprised that she got lane 1 as a draw, but just goes to show how deep this field is. All these women running really well. I suspect that they will go well below 22 seconds. But a lot of fast running here. 2 of the very best to ever do it are in this field. This is a really good preview for the World Championships. We have the youngster Julien Alfred, who just brings so much to this field. I would have thought she might have been slowing down now, Paul, after having such a long, I mean, she competed indoor, outdoor, but in a head-to-head matchup with Shericka Richardson just the other day at 100 meters, you know, she looked very dominant, like she's going to keep that winning streak going.
When you think about last year with Abby Steiner kind of going through the same thing, and she was able to get herself to the World Championships, pick up a couple of medals. So it's about making that transition and sort of saying, hey, I've just got to keep this season going because there's some bigger prizes ahead. A little bit of delay here.
Yeah.
As a couple of stride outs had everyone else in the blocks going, are we going to run now?
Exactly. But more time to talk about these incredible female athletes. Gabby Thomas, before her final, actually said it was Shericka Jackson's race in Jamaica that inspired her to say, hey, we got to get it going. And she put out, you know, Shericka Jackson had the world lead, and then she, you know, upped it to 21:60. So I'm excited to see these 2 go at it. You rarely see this happen before the World Championship nowadays. I feel like the athletes kind of pick their races, but this is a great matchup for us.
They're in the blocks. Women's 200 meters in Monaco.
Set.
And we're underway. Jackson in 6, Thomas in 5, Alfred out in lane 7.
And you know Shericka Jackson's going to be off fast. She's the one with the better personal best at 100 meter. But this is when it's going to count. What does Gabby Thomas have? What does Julien Alfred have left in her legs?
Well, Gabby Thomas doesn't have anything in her legs. She's being left far behind, and Jackson will emerge as the winner. Alfred will finish 2nd. It's quick, but not as quick as Thomas, so she retains the world lead, but gets dominated here by Jackson as the reigning world champion wins in 21:86.
So I'm not sure what that look is that she's giving. I mean, what a dominant run for her. I feel like that look is more how I'm feeling about Gabby Thomas. I expected her to challenge Shericka Jackson, and for them to be top 2, let's take a look at that again. So it was Shericka Jackson and Julien Alfred who had the best turn runs. Julien Alfred came off in really good position, but I wasn't worried for Gabby Thomas because the best part of her race is usually the final 100 meters. But here she's literally fading as the field is running away from her, and Shericka Jackson will hold off Julien Alfred and Dina Asher-Smith in a really easy and comfortable performance, Paul.
And Sandhya, you know this. It's so hard to make the team for the U.S. So is there a natural letdown sometimes?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, you know, not only the physical stress of making the team, there's also the mental, right? There was a lot that went into making that team, so many great athletes. So she still has a lot of time to show up for Team USA.
Shericka Jackson, 2nd fastest woman ever in the event, looking like she's ready to defend her title in Budapest after a win today in Monaco.